for astronauts are on their way back to Earth, cutting their 6-month mission aboard the International Space Station short due to an unexpected medical issue. This isn't a sci-fi movie plot. This is a real-life situation unfolding hundreds of miles above our heads. So, what exactly happened? Let us break down the details of this urgent return and what it means for the crew and for future space missions. The crew, consisting of NASA astronauts Jasmine Mobelli and Laurel O'Hara, along with ESA astronaut Andreas Mogensen and JAXA astronaut Satoshi Furukawa, were part of the SpaceX Crew CVN mission. They launched to the ISS back in August, ready for a standard half-year tour of duty, conducting scientific experiments and maintaining the orbiting laboratory. Everything was proceeding as planned until a few days ago when Mission Control received a notification about a minor medical issue affecting one of the crew members. Now, NASA and its international partners are famously tight-lipped when it comes to the private medical information of their astronauts. This is for good reason. Astronauts, despite their seemingly superhuman abilities, are still human. They are entitled to the same medical privacy as any of us on the ground. So, while the exact nature of the medical issue hasn't been disclosed, and the identity of the affected astronaut remains confidential, officials have stressed that the condition is not life-threatening. However, the decision was made to bring the entire crew home early. Why? The International Space Station is an incredible feat of engineering, but it's not a full-service hospital. While it's equipped with a significant amount of medical gear and the astronauts are trained in basic medical procedures, often one crew member is a physician or has advanced medical training, there are limits to what can be treated in a zero-gravity environment far from Earth. For any condition that requires more specialized diagnosis, equipment, or treatment, returning to Earth is the safest and most prudent course of action. Think of it as a better safe than sorry approach. The health and safety of the crew is always, without exception, the #1 priority. The journey home isn't instantaneous. The crew will board their SpaceX Dragon capsule, named Endurance, which has been docked at the station since their arrival. The undocking procedure itself is a carefully choreographed sequence of events, taking several hours. Once the capsule is clear of the station, it will perform a series of engine burns to deorbit, setting it on a precise trajectory to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. This fiery plunge through the sky is one of the most dynamic phases of the flight, with the capsule's heat shield protecting the crew from temperatures reaching thousands of degrees. Finally, after deploying its parachutes, the Dragon capsule will splash down off the coast of Florida. Waiting on the ground will be a highly specialized recovery team. This team includes not just engineers and technicians to secure the capsule, but also flight surgeons and medical personnel. As soon as the hatch is opened, the astronauts will be helped out of the capsule and immediately begin their medical checks. This is standard procedure for every returning crew, but it will be especially critical this time to assess the affected astronaut and monitor the health of the entire crew. Living in space for months takes a toll on the human body. Without the constant pull of gravity, muscles atrophy, and bone density decreases. The cardiovascular system also changes, and fluids shift upwards in the body, which is why you often see astronauts with puffy faces. Upon returning to Earth, they have to readapt to gravity. It can take weeks or even months for their bodies to fully recover. They'll go through a comprehensive post-flight rehabilitation program, including physical therapy and extensive medical monitoring, to help them get their land legs back. This early return means their readaptation process begins sooner than planned. So, what happens to the International Space Station now? Will it be empty? Not at all. The ISS is designed to be continuously inhabited before Crew 7's departure. The station's population was temporarily boosted by the arrival of the next crew, Crew 8, which also includes a Russian cosmonaut who launched on a separate Soyuz mission. This handover period is crucial. It allows the outgoing crew to brief the newcomers on the status of the station, ongoing experiments, and any quirks or specific maintenance tasks that need attention. It ensures a seamless transition of operations. So, while Crew 7 is returning home, the work aboard the ISS continues uninterrupted. The orbiting laboratory remains staffed and fully operational, with a new team ready to pick up where the last one left off. This isn't the first time a space mission has been altered due to medical reasons. Throughout the history of spaceflight, there have been instances where astronauts were grounded before a flight or missions were adjusted because of health concerns. In 1985, a French astronaut's flight on the space shuttle was postponed due to a medical issue. More recently, in the Russian space program, cosmonauts have been replaced on Soyuz crews for medical reasons. Each of these events, while challenging, provides invaluable data. NASA and its partners meticulously study these situations to improve medical screening, onboard diagnostic tools, and emergency procedures. They learn how to better predict, prevent, and treat medical conditions in the unique environment of space. This early return of Crew 7 will undoubtedly be a major case study for space medicine experts. They will analyze every aspect of the situation, from the initial diagnosis in orbit to the crew's recovery back on Earth. The data gathered will be crucial for planning future long-duration missions, especially as we set our sights on returning to the Moon with the Artemis program and eventually sending humans on the much longer journey to Mars. A trip to Mars could take 2 to 3 years, round trip. On a mission like that, Turning back for a medical issue won't be an option. Astronauts will need to be far more autonomous, with advanced medical technology, possibly including AI-assisted diagnostics and robotic surgery, to handle any health problems that arise. Events like these are a stark reminder of the inherent risks of human spaceflight. Every astronaut who straps into a rocket knows these risks. They are pioneers pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and their courage is extraordinary. This situation also highlights the incredible level of planning and professionalism of the thousands of people on the ground at mission control centers around the world. Their ability to react to unforeseen circumstances and safely manage a complex operation like an early crew return is nothing short of amazing. It's a global team effort, a testament to international cooperation in space. We wish the entire crew a safe and swift journey back to Earth and a full recovery for the affected astronaut. Their mission may have been cut short, but their contribution to science and exploration is significant. We'll be watching closely as their Dragon capsule makes its final descent, bringing these spacefarers home. What are your thoughts on this? Does an event like this make you more or less excited about the future of human space exploration? Let me know in the comments below. We'll be sure to bring you updates on the crew's return and their recovery as more information becomes available. Thanks for watching, and if you found this breakdown informative, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of space. See you next time.